you've played, you've completed 56% of them. 56% of games you play are new, or 56% of games you play are old, or a replay. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Now we're gonna play a game that's amazing. I'm assuming you mean on account profile? Down replay. I have no idea what that even is. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Button right from community? Where is community? I also haven't looked at like a Steam, my own profile in hella long. They're gonna edit profile? Bottom right. Well, yeah, at the very top. Stored library, community, and then myself. Oh, I see it. Steam replay. Oh, that's what they call this. Oh, yeah, for what I did for 2025. No, I'm the doofus here because I didn't know that that's what Steam called this. Although I don't know where in there you see, like what you see, like, okay, I played 37 different games in 2025. My three most played games was Monster Hunter, Elden Ring, Night Rain, and KCD2. Oh, are you talking? Okay, so the percentage thing you were talking about was new releases versus old games. That is what you were talking about. Yeah, mine's 81% new games. Yeah, no, I was asking that, and I don't think you replied directly. Is this the right way?
Help a soul out on your journey.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. And, that's totally fair. Like I was talking about my friend who doesn't really play games that much. When he does play games, the majority of what he plays is old games. These days.
What? Where did you even get these? Of course it matters. Texts like these are forbidden unless you have permission from the Royal Academy of Camelot. Just having them in your possession could get you arrested. So if there are more, you'd better tell me now. So you're telling me that beneath Kunacht, there's even more Kunacht, full of forbidden knowledge? Oh, mother help me. How did you even stumble on a place like that? Sounds more like a curse to me. Still, thank you for bringing this to my attention. But in future, Steer clear of things like this. I'd hate to see you hanged for having an abundance of curiosity. I'll await your return.
So there's not too many. I very rarely watch live streams these days, but I do watch VODs, and I've been watching Co-Carnage's original playthrough of this.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
And I never figured this out, but he figured this out very quickly. You can put all of this stuff in your stash and you can still use it. Was like, come again? Yeah, now I got tons of weight capacity. Hell yeah. Wait, which quest is that? Oh no, I don't have the right remedy for the guy. That's right. I need Wolf's Bane. Okay, we'll do this one. You played this game too? This game is so good. I was playing through, I had started my Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Got maybe like 15 to 20 hours into that playthrough. I think probably close to 20. And then on a whim, I decided to finally start this game. And I haven't touched Mass Effect 2 since. This game is just so good. It has a couple issues. Didn't vibe with it. Ugh, that's unfortunate. This game is so damn good. And just like for me, the two like complaints that I have with the game are like so minor. One of them is technical, which is the game does have kind of like an issue with pop-in, like, but maybe that's just on my end. I mean, I have a really good computer though, but it's a little weird. But then there's also the issue of like, and for some people this is not an issue, and for me a lot of the times it's not an issue either. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty and the game is extremely
Just another
easy.
Peaceful moment.
I mean, I believe it. But I mean, I know the devs, they've had this, the Tainted Grail line of games have existed for quite some time. Because I've played a couple of their other games. There might only be actually one other one. It's just I played it in 2 different times. Because there's like a turn-based top-down game that they have. And I didn't finish it or anything, but I really enjoyed what I played. Unavailable. Oh, hello. How is there somebody living out here? What the fuck?
Who's there? Don't come any closer. I'm warning you, my husband is just downstairs.
I don't know. I'm actually curious about that. I'm not seeing anything. I know there was a game that came out that was a mod for Skyrim that there's actually a couple, but it was just a mod from Skyrim that was so good and well received that they were able to make it a standalone game that doesn't even need Skyrim.
Well, if you're here, my husband
Oops.
and I live off the land. You won't find any riches here. That doesn't mean you can waltz uninvited into the first house you see. We live here. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Everywhere's dangerous. There's no such thing as a safe place on this island. That's something I've learned the hard way. Yes, one I do not tell to strangers who break into my house. No. No, he's very busy at the moment. I'd rather you didn't disturb him. Then please leave before my husband catches you here. Please just go.
Something doesn't seem right. I'm going in. I'm guessing that was her husband. Oops. Wait, what? I'm also playing kind of like a bad guy in this game. Normally I play, usually in games I usually play like the good.
Oh no. What have you done? What have you done? You monster!
Yes.
You killed my husband! Gods, you're heartless! What kind of monster would bring me fresh berries every day for our morning porridge? My husband was kind, gentle, and caring. And you expect me to thank you for killing him? You're sick! He wasn't impersonating anyone. That was my husband. I'm blind, not stupid. I know who lives in my house. He's not a creature. Don't call him that. He was my beloved. The answer to my prayers. When he showed up, it felt like the gods had finally decided to right the wrong they committed by putting Broden in my path. I finally had a husband who never touched me in a way I didn't want.
Possible.
Who never beat me so hard I couldn't get up from the floor. Someone who cherished and cared for me, and whom I could cherish and care for in return. For the first time in my life, I was happy to be a wife. And you took that from me.
That's why I was thinking maybe you were getting confused with that Skyrim mod that was a standalone mod or like a full game overhaul mod that they eventually were able to get to sell on Steam as its own game called Enderall. I personally have never played it. I've always wanted to play it. I just never got around to playing it. But I played another game that came out of Skyrim modding that got its own game. Where they were able to make it the Forbidden City or something like that. It was like a puzzle game, kind of. pretty short. It was only like 10 hours, but it was really, really fun.
Someone I'd rather not think about right now. But by the gods, he would have loved this. Making me feel helpless and miserable was his favorite pastime. You could give me a hand with the funeral. Just take his remains and place them on the stone altar nearby. I don't know which god was worshipped there, but they sheltered me when I needed it, and then they brought me my greatest happiness. I need to see to the flowers and proper offerings, and I just need to be alone for a while.
Unholy matrimony. Okay, I just found a random quest. Let's do it. Oh yeah, this game is just so fucking good. Oh. There it is. Oop, there it is.
Something's...
Might be a little overpowered. Just a little bit. Damn it, where'd that other guy die? Opened a portal. Okay, here we go.
Finally, someone showed up. Listen, you've got to help me get out of this place. I've been stuck here for what feels like ages. Right. My name's Brodin, and this is my house. Oh, well, it looks like my house, but I can't leave, and my dumb wife is nowhere in sight. Hey! Sworn to her before the old mother and all that drivel. Why so surprised, eh? Don't tell me she really made one of those freaks here her husband. Oh, Deirdre, I never thought you had it in you. Of all the lessons I taught her, I never thought that would be the one to stick. It doesn't matter now. Good of you to get rid of that thing. You just put it out of its misery.
What do you mean lessons?
You know what they say. Marriage is hard work. Ours felt like squeezing water from a stone. Deirdre was a crappy wife. She was lazy, whiny, and her cooking tasted like shit. I'll admit, sometimes I got rough. But that woman tested my patience like nobody else. But I can see now there was one thing she did learn. Once they are sworn to you, they belong to you, whether they like it or not. Deirdre's deranged. She's spiteful and mean-spirited. Nobody could be happy with her. She makes it impossible. That beast stayed close to her because it had no choice. I've been here long enough to know how these things work. If a deal is made, it can't be unmade. I've always told her, like coals to like. We're not that different, regardless of what she claims.
She never mentioned a deal?
Of course she didn't. She always loved playing the victim. The poor little abused blind girl. Exchanging her rightful husband for a beast slave probably doesn't seem as appealing as the fantastic love story she's concocted in her mind. I'm sure my loving wife had something to do with that. You see, one evening I went out to get some wood and saw a strange light. All of a sudden, a creature attacked me. I tried to fight it off, but I just can't remember what happened next. I must have passed out. When I woke up, I was here. According to them, I cannot leave. Ever. But now that you're here, and that thing that attacked me is back there as well, you could try killing it, and then we'd both be free.
What about Deirdre?
What about her? She's still my lawfully wedded wife. I vowed before the gods to take care of her, and I will, just as I always have. Because I can't. I can't touch them, I can't do anything to them, yet they can do anything to me. It amuses them. They like to torment me. They tease me with promises of freedom, only to yank it away at the last moment. Please, you've got to help me. What's there to think about? Yeah, I'm not without faults, but who is? Not my wife, that's for sure. I don't deserve this shit.
I'm not sure. But if they do, I do intend to play one.
Here. Take. Beloved. No. Give. Beloved. Go. Hurry.
I think I'm going to help her real husband.
I don't deserve this shit. I don't deserve this shit.
Let's see real quick. I don't understand. What?
I don't deserve this shit.
Maybe I'm supposed to just literally attack one? Uh-oh.
You dare steal from us?
Yes. Honestly, a lot of games don't.
Foolish mortal. That is not the deal. He belongs to us. A deal once made cannot be unmade. Now be gone.
That is one good thing, obviously, always with streams and live streaming and stuff, is being able to, like, see games being played. Get a much better idea if it's the game you want to play or not. See what happens. Souls-like. Well, it's not even a 3D game.
Hello? Oh, it's you. Is everything ready? A deal? What deal? What in the world are you talking about? Broden? What does he have to do with anything? And what realm? I have no idea what you're talking about. No! I knew he was different, obviously. It was never a problem for me. But I didn't know exactly what he was. He rarely talked, really, just bits and pieces here and there. I thought speaking gave him difficulty, so I just accepted it. I even liked the silence. It was better than yelling. Are you suggesting that I somehow sent him there? That's absurd. If I knew I could get rid of him that easily, I would have done so before he literally beat me blind. Anything. Everything. At first, I prayed to the gods to tell me how to be a better wife, to explain to me what I was doing wrong so he would stop beating me. Then I prayed for someone to save me, to take me away from here. And then there were nights when I prayed for a swift death. The last time before Broden disappeared.
She is blind, yes.
Gods, I remember now. I asked them to take him away from me forever and give me a better husband. Not intentionally, but if what you're saying is true, then I don't regret it. Broden can rot in that place. It's the least he deserves. Oh, gods. Does this mean my beloved was merely part of the deal? Was he only with me because he had no other choice? Oh, gods, I'm such an idiot. I truly believed he loved me in his own way and that we were happy. I'm no better than Broden, am I? If what you're saying is true, then at least he's free from me forever. What do you mean? What happened there? You tried to... What? Why would you do that? That man is a monster. He would have killed me the moment he came back. Oh, gods, he would have... Please, just go. Just leave me alone. Get out of my house and never come back.
Okay.
Please, don't come.
Fair enough. There's a bunch of straw childs. Oh, what is this question mark though? I need to see what it is. I must know. Oh, it's a shrine. Oh shit, it's a straw father. I need deer pelts. I don't know what that noise is. I'll take some honey. Why not? Oh. Who the fuck?
Another vessel of flesh wandering these damned lands. I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away. Was it the church? The druids? Or have the old gods marked you as their sacrifice? Don't answer. All paths lead to eternal darkness. The wheel of suffering turns without purpose. You seek the crossroads, like all others before you, as if it would save you from what awaits beyond the veil. I am Baharit, a knight of the abyss.
Another faction?
It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night.
It's been a long time since that's happened. I feel like I'm choking on my own saliva. Woo!
Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void growing within you. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open the gateway. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke. But your death could become a sacrament. Just say the word.
And if I'm emerged victorious?
Then my vigil ends at last. Still clear.
I wonder if this guy, he seems like he's very much like the guy in the first zone.
Excellent.
Oh, except I'm gonna do way more damage to you. That sword looks sick though. Sit your ass down. Honorary sword. Fortunately, it looked like a one-hander. Nope, it's a two-hander. That is way less damage. Deals 100% more damage to staggered enemies. Attacks against targets below 33% chance health as blocking regenerates. Damn, it actually looks pretty cool. One issue I had with this game was inventory state. I don't know what you mean. I have zero issue with inventory in this game. Maybe I'll do Transmog because his gear looks really cool. You didn't get inventory space? You have inventory space in this game. You absolutely do. Because there's no class. There's no classes in this game. You just use what you use. Unless you're talking about, well, it's endurance that increases your weight capacity, not strength. But endurance is very useful. Oh, I can't. Oh, because it's not my own bonfire. You should be putting endurance anyway, because it gives you more HP and everything like that. Damn, that's a nice nice look there. Looks very nice. Oh yeah, I'm pure two-hander and try to take as little damage as possible. Big armor two-hander, zero magic. I will use a bow every now and then as well. Which is why I do have a bow, but... Oh, let me get... This is the fast travel point. Let me get that. I kind of wish I would have went dual wield one-handers though, because there's a lot more that are like cool looking. But it's alright. If I did magic, I would have been a summoner, because I found some pretty sick summons. I would have probably like focused summoner and then maybe like use like a mace and a shield or something like that. Viz HD, hello. Am I liking the Polish Oblivion? Are the devs Polish? I've never really looked into it. I think this is one of the best games that's come out in a long time. For me personally, I like games. I like this more than like Skyrim or something. I wonder if I can kill this guy now. I actually kind of want to try to fight him. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. I mean, like all games, obviously it's not perfect. It's got some issues, but it hits all the right notes for the things that I love in these kind of games. I don't necessarily think it's Elden Ring, really. I mean, the game's not difficult at all. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and it's a cakewalk, honestly. But it's I can definitely see it more to like Oblivion. I love Oblivion. I wanted to do my remaster playthrough of Oblivion, but the last time I tried to load it up, it was when a lot of people were complaining that there was like a really bad update that they did, and that the load times were so bad. Like I would literally click a door to go outside, and it would take like 30 seconds. I'm like, what? The UI specifically on the bottom right. Oh, that kind of stuff. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Can't run Oblivion. I'm assuming you mean the new one, the remaster. I need to find the seer. It was so weird because I played it for like 8 hours when it first dropped. And it ran so good on my computer. It ran so good, smooth, everything. And then I put it down because I can't remember what else was out at that time. Because I was like, well, at the end of the day, it's just Oblivion, which I've played multiple times. You know, it's just been a long time, but I had played it multiple times. And I'd rather play, you know, something new. And I loaded it back up a couple months ago. Because I was like, all right, maybe I'll go ahead and give it a shot now. You know, now that I got more time to play something. And yeah, it ran like ass. It's like, what? Oh, there's a lot of references in this game. It's been a long time, actually, since I've seen Monty Python on the Holy Grail. Whew. Maybe I need to watch it again. Yeah. This game is just incredible. Let's go over here. I will loot Ice Tongue Spear. So here's the only issue that I have with these kind of spears. They're two-handers, and their damage is so low. Spot a scratch. I mean, to be fair, that exact phrase has been used in all sorts of media for decades now. Obviously in reference. And we'll make the Kraken. And we'll make some damn good fish. There it is. I still can't move. Holy shit. There we go. Damn, that was actually one of the hardest enemies I've had to fight recently. Alright, we can go turn in the head. Do. I love that there's like factions in the game. So happy. Wait, I'm like really close to this giant ass like spirit thing. What the fuck? Okay, where's the death dude? I don't know. Let's fight a Bagain. Oops. All right, we're gonna cheese this. Oh, come on. There we go. Get that shit. It's a question mark. Let me go see what that is. Game does such a good job at being like, oh, what's over there? Let me go see. Oh, I need to do this, but oh, what's that over there? And you can see, what the fuck is that? There's clearly something in the water here. Looks like a portal. YOLO. The Abyss of Sagremor. What did we find? Man, I've been just coughing like crazy ever since I started choking on my saliva. Ooh, it's this motherfucker again.
Don't worry. My rewards will end that utter waste of time.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Still alive? How revolting. Let's fix that, shall we? Why do you keep going? Surely you must see how pointless it all is.
Dick. One-handed, 50% chance to apply chill or burn. Am I gonna fight that? Oh. Okay, let me see over here. This looks like this is like an elevator shortcut, probably. Maybe? God damn. It looks sick, though. Yeah, when I did that Temple of the All-Mother zone, that zone was amazing. Oh, damn, the game is just dark. Yeah, damn. I always think it's interesting how, like in all these video games, right, you eat venison very normally, yet in real life, it's very rare that anybody does. Very rare. At least here, where I live, it's so rare. I mean, you can get it. There are some places that do serve it, but it is not common, like, at all. And it's like, I've had it a couple times, and I've always just found it, like, taste-wise, if we're going pure on taste, you know, I think it tastes pretty good. It's just maybe it's a little extra stringy, maybe? I hear the Marrowgast. Oh no. This motherfucker. What the fuck? Gato.
You're not one of the rats.
Wasn't on the
scurrying
map.
About this
The
place.
compass.
Truth be told, you don't seem to belong here at all. Perhaps you shouldn't be here, eh? But in the grand scheme of things, it's none of my concern. Do you need something?
He's clearly afflicted by the Red Death.
Name's Gatto. Once upon a time, I used to be a rat catcher at the court of King Sagremor. Later, fate led me to catching rats here, outside the cold walls of Sagremor's castle.
Yeah, I totally get that. It's just that, like, you can still get it in these games. Like, it makes sense kind of like in that sense. But you still have no problem getting chicken or beef as well. So it's like, okay. All right, what can you tell me about King Sagremor?
A king is a king. He bears the flaws inherent to any ruler, as if the crown itself bestows similar faults upon each bearer. But there's little to say about Sagremor. It's the queen, his wife, who is the true delight. She's scheming, spiteful, and beautiful. The ideal woman. Trust me, I've met King Sagremor on many occasions. He doesn't make much of a grand impression, and he used to have quite the short temper.
Can you tell me something about this place?
There's not much around here. The most important places are my shop and Sagremor's court, just over there. You might also run into the Shroom Knight.
What?
The Queen's personal lapdog.
That just reminded me.
Though he's a knight,
Knight of the Seven
he's a
Kingdoms came out.
rat of the
First
lowest
episode.
order. I can't make heads or tails of him. No idea what he needs. If you want, go ahead and talk to him. I've grown tired of that fellow.
I hate coughing so much because that gives me headaches.
Waiting for a customer. Are you interested?
Always. What do you have? Oh, I need that. %20 chance to apply haste. Leech Bite. Attacking during a dash deals 35 extra damage, but missing an attack drains a significant amount of stamina. I'm going to leave that there. I'll take that.
Come back if you need anything else.
That's what it seems like would have been a good fitting for his last line. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a bad friend. I spent, I started my stream super late today because it had been a couple months since me and my friends all got together. But then there's part of me that's like, man, if I didn't go out with my friends, I could have just been playing this all day. I could have made some serious progress. White button. This place is so dark though, it's starting to like hurt my eyes. I have to like focus too much. I just don't want to because when it's not dark, the game looks incredible. The hell is that? Lampmaster? Where's Gustav? Talk?
Greetings to you, strange soul.
Oh, this is the Shroom
Carry a
Knight.
light that doesn't belong to the Sagremor's realm. You're not from here, are you? I fear, then, that you won't be able to grant me absolution, at least not yet. Only a pure soul can bear the sins of another. My soul was once like that. I thought it would be enough to... I don't know what I thought. I've been here for so long.
You took on someone else's sins?
Not just anyone's. I took upon myself the sins of my queen. I had no choice. I swore an oath of loyalty. But if I had known the weight of the queen's misdeeds... Sometimes I wonder if this is my punishment. A punishment for consorting with someone so corrupt. I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truths of the Red Priests. I searched for a merciful God, but all was silent. Then I came here, for Sagremor, soon to be king, was about to ascend to the pantheon of demigods, and beside him stood the queen, as radiant as dawn, gentle as the light of spring. I swore to serve them until the end of time, yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless of the means. Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find ourselves. This came to pass at the Queen's behest. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful, to rule alone over the world of shadows. I was stupid.
You're covered in mushrooms.
That. It may be my only solace in this vale of tears. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this forsaken kingdom, making me somehow understand. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering about. I feel their ever unfulfilled needs and desires. The fungus conveys this to me quite clearly. Yes, and in a way, I accept the workings of this wretched place. I feel as though I am a part of it. It gives me some sense of belonging. And perhaps there is another future for this realm. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one single organism, it might lighten our burden? Who knows? Apparently, this is what the world looks like without gods. Everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to fulfill a beautiful mission. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. Sagremor took a wife, a woman whose power no one was aware of. Much like her true intentions. Here it is.
God, I'm so tired.
Kingdom deep in the abyss, with its abysmal king and queen. May goodness and light guide you. May goodness...
Okay, nothing to actually... And he seems chill. He seems like a cool dude. I bet you that's the dog. Woo! coughing, sneezing into a burp. Dude, the trifecta. I'm not sure how to go down. I must have missed where the pathway was. Yeah. Oh no, it's literally right here. Literally right here. I will take the flower. I feel like something should be happening. Is it weird that I see this and I think, oh, it's the Stormwind entrance? It's crazy that there was a part of my a time in my life where I was so massively involved, or not, involved is the wrong word, engrossed, I guess, with Warcraft lore. Man. Oh, that's not good. I'm curious if my hammer's going to be better. Woo! Got him. Ooh, I can summon a skeletal knight. This is cool. What the fuck is that?
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagremor's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager to see them, though most are the old regulars. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased to see a new face. We haven't had many guests of late. Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lord. I am but a simple custodian, a lowly servant of our gracious majesties. Though, if I had performed my duties better, perhaps there wouldn't be so much constant dying.
What do you mean by constant dying?
Oh, it's no big deal. We live here in perpetual suspension. Time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that would be best for everyone. Well, as long as you don't sin against their majesties, then you might share my fate. Or that of Sir Stygander, who you may have encountered on your way to the castle. Loyalty, of course. Sir Stygander swore to our queen that he would remain faithfully by her side, and that he would take every sin of hers upon his shoulders. That was a very unfortunate pledge, as it later turned out. Now our brave and loyal Sir Stygander is atoning for sins that aren't his. But breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more atonement. It's a no-win situation. But such is our fate.
What did you do to deserve punishment?
Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. Yeah, no, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honor is intact, at least where I'm concerned. But I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagremor appeared. He wasn't alone, and his companion wasn't the Queen. It was one of the Harpist sisters. But shush. The king didn't notice me, but the Queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I had seen. I think she suspected it involved one of the king's indiscretions. In the end, I was the one who paid for his sin. Oh well, it's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's transgressions.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's schedule is completely full for the foreseeable future. And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. King Sagremor is very particular about treating all his subjects equally. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's not much I can do to help. Though, now that I think about it, perhaps if the Queen's sisters put in a good word for you, you might just get to the front of the line. Oh, that would be Miss Clare and the midwife. Should I elaborate about the royal family in any particular order?
Tell me about Claire.
She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. But now, well, I shouldn't gossip. I'm already trying to make up for that. Just know that Miss Clare isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king and ended up chasing after boars who never really returned her feelings. I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare is rather, difficult. You'll see what I mean. She's a wonderful woman, completely dedicated to family. Her life's mission was to bring a child to the royal couple into this world. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, none of them are, suited to inherit our kingdom. You'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family. I'm glad you asked, my lord. All you need to do is kill me, and the keys to the sisters' chambers will reveal themselves to you. Yes, exactly. It's no big deal. I've died thousands of times. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagremor's kingdom was established, I've been the keeper of the keys to all the chambers in the castle. And with magic, when a spell says, "Guard at the cost of one's own life," well, it tends to take that phrase quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So I come back to life every time someone needs a key from me. That's just how things work around here.
Cool. I kind of hate to do this, since I've only been playing this for about an hour and 20 minutes. But I got on really late today, and I am just so damn tired. We're gonna call it here. I will be on tomorrow, though, hopefully for pretty much all day. When I get up, I have to do a little bit of cleaning, and I gotta get the trash and stuff all that sorted, because it'll be trash day. And do my laundry. But I can do that while playing. And yeah, we're gonna just dive into this, man. This is cool stuff. I love this game. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. And for those of you on YouTube as well, I will see you guys later. Peace.